Have you ever simply said to yourself, I'm not smart enough to start off this project. I'm not good enough for that promotion. I'm not talented enough to enter that show. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not pretty enough. I doubt myself. I don't know if I should even start this because he said, she said, they said, maybe you should try something a little more low-key, something a little easier because this might be a little difficult for you. Put differently, have you ever blocked yourself? Have you let other people block you by saying, yeah, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't? Put even differently, are you your worst enemy? Simply put, I'm going to ask this again. Are you your worst enemy? Are you standing in your own way by simply always putting yourself down, saying you can't do it? Well, in this video, I am going to share some tips on what you can do to simply stop being your own worst enemy. Now, first things first, if you have this, it's completely okay and it is understandable, because taking a big leap of faith, going into something completely unknown and different and trying something very big, or going simply after what you want, is difficult. It is difficult. It's hard. It takes a lot of work, dedication, inspiration, and motivation. So if you are feeling like this, if you are doing this, it is okay. But of course, you do want to try to solve this for yourself, because if you are going to keep blocking yourself, then you are not going to achieve your hopes, goals, and dreams. And that is what this entire video is about. So what can you do to stop being your own worst enemy? Well, for one, stop hanging around with people who tell you that you can't. Pessimist. With pessimist, the glass is always half empty. It's never half full. It's half empty. And 9 out of 10 times, a lot of pessimists do not have the faith and belief in themselves that they can pull something off, that they can achieve what they are fighting for in life. So when they feel like they can't do it, 9 out of 10 times, sometimes even, often even without knowing it, they will project their insecurities onto you, honey. And they will say to you, if you tell them about your big dream, I don't know, you think you can pull that off? Yeah, I don't know, are you the type of person for it? That's difficult, you know. The world's a really hard place. It's a jungle out there. I don't know if you should try this. Projecting their insecurities onto you. And 9 out of 10 times it truly is because they don't have the faith and belief in themselves. So they think probably other people might not be able to pull it off too. Not saying that this is always the case, but I've spoken to a lot of people and this is what I hear a lot. So that is what you can do. Stop hanging around or stop talking to pessimist, very negative-minded people about your hopes, goals, and dreams. Second thing that you can do to stop being your own worst enemy is to give up quickly. If you tried something once and you failed, does that mean you are a failure? No. Does that mean you are never going to get there? No. That means you just have to try again. And I don't care if you have to do it 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. It might take you a year. It may take you several years. Who cares, right? You learn from your mistakes. You learn from failure. That's how you grow. That's how you get knowledge. That's how you know what to do and what not to do. And this will lead you to your path of success, honey. Do not give up too quickly. Just keep trying. Don't sit down and say, oh well, I gave it a go, it didn't work, that's it, not for me, let me just go try something else, or just continue daily life and just forget about my hopes, goals, and dreams, let them die with me till my last day on this earth comes. No, none of that. No. We will not have any servings of nonsense today or in the future. Do not give up too easily. Now, the third thing that you can do To stop being your own worst enemy is to always be angry. Do not be angry if something doesn't fail. I understand the hurt, I understand the disappointment, and I understand that it feels like a big slap in the face and it just feels like a big setback. And yes, I've been through too, a lot of people have been through this. But please don't get angry. Please do not get angry at yourself. But just try and relate to yourself. Just try to think to yourself, okay, this didn't work. I have a choice here. Am I going to be very angry at the world? Am I going to be very angry at myself? Or am I simply going to forgive myself? Am I going to say to myself, okay, I messed up. I did something that didn't work. You know what? Instead of being very angry, I'm going to give myself some time to reflect. I'm going to give myself some time to cool off. I'm going to give myself some time to think and reflect. Reflection is important. Knowing what didn't work, knowing what didn't work for you. Take a breather, take a little time off from whatever you are trying to do, your project, if you must. 9 out of 10 times you will come back more clear, calm, at ease, cool as a cucumber, and trying it again. But please don't stay in anger, because anger is something that is going to block you. It's not going to make you feel good. It's not good for you mentally, physically, and spiritually. On every levels, it is not good for your health either. So try to take that anger and turn it into motivation, willpower. Turn it into being inspired to try again and to do something else. But take that energy and turn it into drive. Drive. Keep going. Now, the fourth thing that you can do to stop being your own worst enemy is to stop blaming other people for your failure. Now, I'm not saying that you are doing this, but there are people that if they fail, they will project on other people and they will blame the entire world. They will blame their neighbors, their family members, their friends, their co-workers, the person walking down the street doing their groceries. I mean, some people will literally blame everybody for their mistakes and for their failures. Again, projection. Please take the time to not give up too easily, to not be angry, but to be driven, and to look for yourself, what can I do to make this work? Again, it all comes to the same points. Reflection, reflection, and again, self-reflection. But please do not blame other people. Do not blame the world. Also, don't blame yourself. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes we get sidetracked. Sometimes things happen that you, me, nobody has control over. It can happen. It doesn't always mean that there's always a blame. There's not always a blame. Sometimes there might be. But please remember, sometimes there just is not a blame. It's not you. It's not people around you. It's not the world. Sometimes things just don't work. And my mother always says, things happen for a reason. And sometimes the reason is something not understandable. We don't understand. We don't get why. But if this happens, please don't blame other people, because this is how you can push people away. This is how you can push people away that love you, that care for you, that respect you, that honor you, that want to see you succeed. But these are mostly the people that get blamed because they are around us the most. Because they are the first person that we talk to, that we see, and it is very easy to just throw blame to other people, but please don't. Alright, so these were the 4 tips that I have for you on how to stop being your own worst enemy. I truly hope that you loved and enjoyed this video. If you happen to be new here, please be sure to like and subscribe. And be sure to push that notification bell so you will not miss a new video or upload of LesleyBos Motivation. Thank you for always being here for me. And thank you for being my fans, followers and my subscribers right here on YouTube. Have an absolutely awesome and terrific day. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Please stay safe out there. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.